Shalom. Y'all just give me just a hot second and oye, ¿cómo va? Something, something, da-da-da. Yeah, I'm gonna say, give me like a second. I'm gonna refill my drink. And we're gonna go live. We're gonna have a good time. Just a minute. Good evening, everybody. Oh man. Good evening, good evening. All you lovely people. Let's just go ahead and get a few things out of the way so that we don't have to, have this argument. What are you talking about? I don't have super chat. YouTube did not remonetize the den, and I continue to make bad content that they're not going to remonetize. I'm gonna try again. I could have tried like in December. Didn't. Because I already know what they're gonna say. But good evening, everybody. J Money, what's the motherfucking deal? Welcome to the den. Glad you joined us. Den is a good time. We all like to have fun. We all like to talk crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's all good in the den. Hope you're not easily offended when we talk shit in this motherfucker. All right. But it's all love. Yeah, they don't want to see they don't want to see us win, Heidi. All right. So uh let's still got the soft sports shit on. Still feeling saucy. Feeling real saucy right now. We ain't gonna talk no sports. I know it's you're gonna see that's why I try not to wear sports shit on the fucking whatchamacallit because then it brings up, sports conversation. I don't want to talk about any sports. Just turn it. Right. All right, we rocking. So first of all, good evening. My name is Ed Honcho. It is my honor, it is my privilege, and most of all, it is truly my pleasure to get to chop it up with you wonderful people every opportunity that I get. I hope all of you have been doing well. I know that there have been snowstorms across the country, so I hope everybody is staying warm. I hope everybody is, okay. Hope you got adequate supplies, food. Hope you got your water dripping, whatever else you got going on. So I hope you're taking care of yourself. Now that we get that out the way, tonight, let's talk about BBLs. We're going to talk about BBLs, and I hope two gentlemen show up this evening. There's two gentlemen I need to talk to about a very important thing. A very, very important thing. Well, let's see who we got joining us, and then let's get into it. Uh, Beyond a funny nigga, what's the motherfucking deal? The lovely Miss Sarah Lou, how are you doing? The lovely Miss Belle Northside in the building, how are you doing? Logo LaMail from Long Range. Chill out, what's the motherfucking deal? Arturo Beckett, what's the motherfucking deal? Brandon Anderson, always good to see. What's the motherfucking deal? Heidi. Heidi's here, everybody. How are you doing, Heidi? How are things in the Heidi household, Heidi? Are you a fan of Angela Merkel, Heidi, or whatever her name is? Let's talk about it. Good evening. How are you? Dre, what's the motherfucking deal? International Dre, doing it the play away. Jabari, not mustard, but mayo. What's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. If I miss you, I promise I ain't dish you. Um, Body slam any bitch that got a BBL. This bitch is crazy. Now, necessarily saying that, right? Only body slam the black women with BBLs. I'm going to offend some people this evening, deliberately so. And the reason why I call this BBL, black brings liquor. That's what that means. No, black bras losing, right? Because there's been so much crazy shit going on. And honestly, me working behind the scenes, working my mojo, y'all know how I do. Um, Going on with that, right? I don't know if y'all seen the video. I'm gonna try to find it. I'm gonna try to find it. The video of the chick who allegedly stole the 20,000. I brought it up yesterday, right? I brought it up yesterday that the chick allegedly stole $20,000 from her boyfriend to go get a BBL. I told you if that were to take place, you put the bitch on the track and make her bring all your money back, right? That's ridiculous. The desperation. We talk about the women who used to tell me, and I believed, and not saying I don't know how I feel now. They used to always tell me that black women, they were the most attractive, they had the best bodies. What they used to do is just try to put the blinders on. Why look anywhere else? You got the best right here. I'm all you need. But see, then the world started to open up more and more and more, right? This, like this box of pizza, open up more and more and more. Uh, yeah, I'm hungry. Um, but then you started to see what was happening in other cultures. You started to see what was happening in other societies, and opinions started changing. You started seeing different, like, hey, there's some other things going on over here. This is just in America. I've been deceived. The whole wide world out there. So you get to traveling, you get to looking, you get to going all over the place, and you start figuring out that certain cultures of certain women have certain attributes. Pleasant attributes, if you will. Pleasant attributes. So I'll give you commentary and mukbang. Y'all didn't know. Y'all see, y'all thought I was just eating, being disgusting. But this is a two-prong angle. ASMR, motherfuckers. Um, but you start to figure out certain cultures had certain types of women with certain features, right? Pleasant features. Start to notice one of those cultures being Brazil. Right? Brazil is an interesting place. I think Brazil can be a very deceptive place. You think that Decepticons or whatever we were going to call them, okay, changing gears, transmissions, however you want to call it, are deceptive in America. We talked about it yesterday, right? Black women are just trans women with coochies because that's what you have nowadays. A lot of these black women looking like, wearing the makeup, dressing like RuPaul and trans women and all that stuff, right? It's not. It's not hating if it's a fact. You look at most of these women, right? That's what they do. I've seen something with some rapper. Everybody's giving him a lot of flack because I think he has a girlfriend that just turned like 18 or something. But it, y'all say, and I think I heard Miss Grace say it one time. We had a conversation about like the age stuff, and I would say like, unless it's men versus women, I would say I agree with like 95 to 97% of things Miss Grace says. But see, I remember her saying it though about men knowing the age difference between because of a childish woman or something like that. And I was thinking about that as I was looking at this because you look at what women do nowadays. And again, you can tell. But when you have people getting all these surgeries, all these augmentations, they're going to great lengths not to better themselves, not to make themselves more appealing people. They're trying to heal by hurting, right? Going to get surgeries, getting scarred up to try to heal whatever ailment by seeking more attention, right? In an unhealthy way. But I think about it, a woman whose mindset is so stuck on something like that is sophomoric, right? She's lost already. But again, you have women who are painting themselves, trying to make themselves look younger, putting the weight. You have young girls trying to make themselves look by putting all the makeup on. And they're all trying to look like the same person. Excuse me. Reverend Brother Books is here. Right. And I agree, Arturo. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics, but anyway. Um yeah. But again, and it sucks because when you say it, you're crazy, right? Men have been saying for a long time. Miss Grace posted a video in the Discord of a woman. I don't know if she's like an etiquette lady or what, but she had like a natural hairstyle, wasn't looking crazy, had a properly clothed. Very plain, extremely attractive woman. Especially in this day and age, because what's rare is what's desired, right? Back in the day, women were doing what they were doing. Everybody was innocent, but when you're young, it was the easy ones you saw that were out there. It wasn't as popular. So you young niggas decide, I'm gonna fuck on that hoe because she easy. And you start realizing that more of them hoes becoming hoes, then you want to kind of go when you want to settle down. You want more of the chick that ain't been all around like that. You want the one who's a little less tainted, right? A little more rare. Niggas used to want something exotic, something that was just appealing because it was natural, because it was rare. I was talking about being down in Houston, and niggas be talking about others from other places, talking about yellow bones, red bones. That ain't rare in Houston. That shit ain't been rare in Houston since probably the early '80s or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I've gone from it having to, I won't say it just having to be ridiculous. I've gone from appreciating the ridiculous ass to just a nice shape looking ass. It's just, it ain't, because it's gotten too far. It's like the shit they doing is too far, right? The BBLs have gone bizarre. Bizarre. Women with these little stick figure legs getting these ridiculous, it then you you look just like the thing that we was talking about yesterday, right? Because you go through the same activities. You go get the surgeries, you go get things. And if you're doing the same thing that someone else is doing, you're gonna get the same kind of outcome. But you're going against everything that men are saying, hey, you just want a nice, natural looking woman. Hey, you just hit the gym, be fit. A broad will rather go through 6 weeks of recovery, right? Than hit the gym for 6 weeks. She'd rather leak out her ass and not like that in various other areas where it doesn't naturally occur, which I don't think it should ever naturally occur, but you know what I'm saying. I hope you know what I'm saying. But but they'd rather do that. But let me tell you about you niggas, bro, because I see niggas doing this new boy. Niggas getting worse, bro. Niggas. Oh, let me tell you what I saw. Let me tell y'all what I've been seeing, bro. Let me tell you what I've been seeing. And it's killing me. And it's killing me. Niggas with the leg lengthening surgeries. I'm seeing. I've seen a video, and they were showing. I forgot where I saw it. Probably one of the pages I don't know why I follow now. But niggas out, and it takes like a year to recover from the shit. Niggas is out here getting the length, the fucking like they're getting tall, they're growing tall, and it adds a significant amount of height, but it's crazy because you walking around, yeah, crazy. Like you're looking crazy, bro, for about a year. Obviously, the shit works, but my thing is, I want to know how athletic can you be after recovering from this, right? Because there's a couple of things that's going to happen. One, yeah, you taller, but when you finally get the bitch of your dreams, if it works, you know the hoes they fall for the height and all that weird shit. When you finally get the bar of your dreams, and you have a family, you have a couple of kids, and the motherfuckers all come out short, right? Exactly how the fuck I was to say. Like what the fuck is going? You got to wear like these things, these like fucking tight ass fucking. Oh yeah, it's gonna up your game with the broads. But that's it. Like at this point, you don't even need game for the broad. Just improve. Like go not waste a year of your life. Like imagine you get the leg length inserted and your building catches on fire. Absolutely not. And again, maybe it's different because I'm taller. And maybe it's different because I'm taller, right? But it's crazy to me. It's baffling to me. It's baffling to me. It blows my mind that people. This is why I say don't put anything past. Like it makes my bones. Maybe it's cold in this bitch. Maybe I just need a cup of heat on. But it makes my bones tingle. Right? It makes my right. It's like why would you do it? But then I get really high and say, what if I did it? What if I fucking what if I did it? What if I was like, oh I see you did. Let me get a little extra chicken. Let me take the little Mario mushroom, right? Let me get a little tall on you hoe ass niggas. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm Mr. Exotic, right? On some weird shit. But there's no way I couldn't waste a year of my life. My bones probably too brittle for that shit. Like, it's a crazy fucking thing. I'll never give up my NBA dreams. But to me, it's just like I feel like you couldn't be a serious athlete after that. Like you'll be taller. You could be like the tallest guy at the office. You know what I'm saying? And you like can't use your legs. You basically like your legs get real weak for a while and motherfucker start off swollen, like kind of then he got the shit, he has his legs all skinny and weird. He walk around all like, come on, bro. It's not my cup of tea. Again, I don't get it. Right? Man, look. It ain't that big a difference. Like, I'm telling you, it ain't that big a height difference. Um I just got terrible posture. You know it's really bad to sit on your wallet. It's very, very bad. It's very bad to sit at all. So myself I'm gonna start standing more, stand more at work. Try not to sit very little. I need to start standing. I need to get a standing desk. It's just difficult. It's like stand up so tall and get down here and do all this weird shit. Um, Will the Thrill. That's a terrorist. That's the most German nickname you could come up with, Heidi. So again, I'm not discounting niggas. The niggas, y'all just as bad, right? Like niggas is doing shit now. Niggas is doing shit, bro. Like, why are y'all? It's certain shit niggas is competing with the women on. It's like, why are y'all doing this? Like, why are you? Like, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, I get being fly. I get being, all that stuff. I get using it to promote your brand. But I think there's just like some motherfuckers taking shit too far, right? Some like niggas that took too, and I get. Let's clarify straight men, because certain groups of certain people will take things to the extreme, uh, with no repercussions. But niggas out here tripping too. Like I say, it's certain shit niggas are doing is just it's baffling. But BBLs, right? I'm getting back to the black women because I feel like no group more so than black women are pursuing these things. Like, come on, you got the occasional white woman going, right? Remember when the thing happened and it was like they showed that flight of all the women coming back from getting the fuck. It was a flight. It was a plane full of butt lifts. I'm gonna be honest. Like all these butt lifts, give me some flappy cheeks. Like I'm going back. I'm going back as natural as I can. I'm going back to pancake butt. Too much competition in the BBL round. Too much decision making. Is this real? Let me test this. Real. Doesn't have the bounce back. It's artificial ass. You know what I mean? I forgot the fucking song. Oh, but anyway, yeah. Lo culote teatero. So again, it's a fucking situation where no, cool on that. Cool on that shit. It's a um but again, so it's like it's no, and I'm not going back to pancake, but that was those was jokes, right? I'm gonna all bullshit to the side. It's like at this point, like, are you cool? I mean, again, like, do you fuck with a different man, different stroke for different folks, right? Quick poll: men, the men, right? 0 for no, 1 for yes. Do you mind if a woman has a BBL? Do you mind if a woman has a BBL? 0 for no, 1 for yes. Because again, I, one, if she did, I would rather not know. Hopefully, like Dr. Miami or whatever motherfucker did it, it was just so astounding. But I'm gonna be looking, I'm gonna be inspecting like, this thigh to ass ratio is just. We gotta get out you gotta get out the little tape. Check you out here. Get the proper angle. Spread that cheek. Let me get around that. That's all right. Yeah, that looks about right. Dre, yeah, I'd rather not. Right, and we're all men here because I'm gonna sit here and say I wouldn't. And y'all will listen to me and say, Honcho, well, that's different, but y'all will know I was lying. Well, this nigga Honcho lying like a motherfucker. This nigga just like the rest of us. The right any given situation, the right moment, you can fall under the BBL spell, right? Because what happens, liquor's kicking in. It's all liquor, Randy. Who knows where that's from? So here's the thing, right? Because you fall under the spell of the ass before you recognize it's fake, right? Because what happens? What happens, fellas? You're just minding your business, being a upstanding citizen, you know, fighting evil and preserving justice for another day. Like all of us men, we're all heroes, but we don't get it. We're all superheroes in our off time. We don't get the credit, right? We don't get the credit we deserve. But every now and every now and then, definitely like a pizza and a half. The fuck other piece got stuff on it. But every now and then, greasy, greasy. What's the taco? Every now and then, you do get your reward, right? Oh, there it is. Every now and then, you do get your reward. Shout out to J Bell. um, and that is, as you minding your business, going throughout the day, doing whatever you must do, you may notice out of your peripheral, you may notice out of the frontal, uh, ocular assessment area, but you notice it. Just so happen to pass by, and you admire and say, "Hey, that's a nice ass," and you keep on walking, right? Sometimes you double back. Hey, that's nice, and then you turn around, right? You turn around. Ass admiration, nothing wrong with that. It's not like you run up on the bitch. Hey, bitch, let me touch your ass. She know what she had on. She knows the wagon she's dragging if it's real or if it's fake. But that's the thing right there. That little hint of dopamine, look back. The look back is what women are dying on foreign tables for. This is what these women are risking their lives, abandoning their children, abandoning their children for the look back. The look back. Shout out to the lovely Miss K Grace. Heidi, your white power's not gonna run the den. But the look back. And all men and women know the look back. Right? Many a one night stand have started because of the look back. Right? If you know, you know. Right? So some people call the look back chemistry. Some people call the look back a roll of the dice. You know, but the look back is what they do it for. Because in the right time, right place, right scenario, right situation, that look back can be extremely beneficial for them, right? Extremely beneficial. It can open them up to opportunities to tricks. Tricks, suckers, flim flammers, and scallyhoos. So the look back, the look back caused many a woe, many a worry. Because everyone in here has a look back success story. But everyone in here also has a look back regret story. Yeah. Look back is action. The look back, if you don't know, green light mean go. The bar, Arturo said long trick clap. Man, look, I ate that piece of pizza in a terrible way. I didn't want y'all to judge me. So it is what it is. Look back. Miss Grace, you didn't use the look back. I know for sure. I know Miss Grace didn't use the look back. Might not call it the look back. You know what I'm saying? You might not know that there's a term for it. Look again. They might not know there's a term for it, but you know the meaning of the look back. Anybody's ever gone to a late night venue has executed a look back. There's been many a men who've executed a look back and failed. you know. Um, you got to see if that thing is there. Sometimes a lot of look backs is just a double shot of that ass, right? But when the look back is matched, when it's the you know. Cavity creep, what's the motherfucking deal? Voodoo, what's the motherfucking deal? Oh man, if I miss you, I ain't dish you, I promise. Um, so, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. It's been a long night. But we're talking about the BBLs. We're talking about the bad bud lists. We're talking about Black Lives Matter. We're talking about no, we're fucking not. Um, we're talking about black broads losing. And again, as Miss Bell's saying goes, if it don't apply, let it fly. Now, I'm not saying there aren't white women getting BBLs or Mexican women getting BBLs. I'm assuming it's called the Brazilian butt lift because they probably perfected it in Brazil. Brazil is a crazy place, though. What's up, Infinity? What's the motherfucking deal? Brazil's a crazy place, though, right? A long time ago, I used to work out at this gym. I used to go there first thing in the morning. I'd be there like when it opened up. There was a little chick that opened the gym up that worked for the people who owned it. And she was from Brazil. That a strong, just in the communicating sign language. But talked a little bit of English as the months went by and things like that. And man, so like I said, I talked in the morning when I go in to work out, whatever. And she would say stuff about Brazil, right? And I was like, it's interesting to me. Like I said, I like to listen. I'm halfway listening, as long as I wasn't, I says before I'm about to leave or something like that. Um, She would say that you got to be careful in Brazil. So everybody's beautiful. Yeah. The men is beautiful as the women. They say you got to be careful. Basically, like she's saying that Brazil is the birthplace of the Decepticon, right? You never know what you're going to get. So, no, there were no relations. Relations. It was a above the board friendly conversation. Um, so the thing about that is you have to be careful with these things, right? Because I feel like people who have these additions, you got to treat them how you meet them, right? Fellas, if a woman has a BBL, you cannot consider her for a serious relationship. You cannot. I think whatchamacallit just said something, right? Um, was it Kiki Palmer's baby daddy or some shit talking about they were talking about something he posted on some shit or whatever. You know, they always make stupid ass tweets like big deals. But he's right about whatever he said. Because he said that some women have they were talking about whole phases. They're like, no, this ain't a whole phase, that's just who she is. Like, yeah, some of it's just hoes, bro. They can try to temporarily turn it off to try to, but look, some of them is in them. Is in them, bro. It is who they are. You can't save them. You can't recoup, and they know that. They know who they are. They do not know whatever they say. Was it thou know not who they are? They know who they are, right? And it's in them, and they accept it. And it just is what it is. Like old gal, right? What was it? You know who I was before you met me. All you niggas who didn't dealt with hoes, everybody. You knew she was a hoe when you met her. But yeah, some hoes have a hoe phase, but by the time, again, you'll be able to tell. If you see the signs, you see the traits. She for the streets. Hit it and quit it. Hit it and quit it. What? What are you talking about, Heidi? Heidi's speaking German. I don't know what she's on. So, but again, if a woman goes and she gets the BBL, and the BBL especially, right? Because that's the hot new thing. She gets the BBL, she is for the streets. The BBL is not for the boyfriend. It's not for no man is telling his woman, "Hey, baby, go get a BBL." Yeah, I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm lying. Exactly. Let's talk about it. Exactly. I was gonna say that no man would ever encourage his woman to get a BBL, but that is a lie. It's an absolute lie. A pimp would absolutely encourage his women to get a BBL. Why? Because you sell that ass, baby. So yeah, it's an investment, right? I'm going to enhance your sexual features so I get, return on my investment. So yeah, but no man, unless you're like again, like a sexual deviant, hey, if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. Maybe you're a swinger. Maybe you're seen the worst poly shit I ever seen in my life. It's chicks. Anyway, bro. Maybe you're a swinger. Maybe you're poly, whatever, right? You want to encourage that behavior. But in any situation where you're assisting a woman, especially to get a BBL, and I could almost look at titties differently because there's some niggas like that. Yeah, yeah, maybe get them titties done. But I still feel like it's a more Caucasian thing. I don't think niggas just. I'm not saying black bitches don't get their titties done, but I don't still think. I think the ass is always gonna go first. It's always the ass first. Anyway, bitch with a BBL is not ever looking to settle down, right? Not ever, 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 ever looking to settle down. She is a permanent piece of roadkill for the streets. Right. Because you could try to play off the human connection to breasts as the mothering, the relation to that. There's a youth, the milking and all that. What relation can you play off to ass? Doggy style, working. That's the access way to what I'm seeking, right? Spread them cheeks, bust it open. It's nothing but over sexualized. It's nothing, and again, if that's what you're into, not knocking it, right? There's a place for that. But the fact that so many black women are in pursuit of that tells you everything you need to know about the modern black woman. And it is sad. Sad, right? It's sad. Yeah. but again, said wouldn't know that man are sending their girlfriend to go to get. Again, I've already told you what kind of men that are going to do it. I'm telling you what kind of men are going to send their girlfriend to get that shit done. Right. The behavior is crazy. And any nigga who, like I say, y'all know y'all love them rap niggas and all that shit, bro. If a rap nigga encourages his girlfriend or any nigga who does, it's a weirdo shit, and she's weird for fucking doing it. But to her, it's an investment because she like fuck it, I'm gonna get it done, and if I ever leave this nigga, shit, I'm still have a plethora of attention, right? So it is what it is. I'm not mad at the women for doing it. Hey, shit, you got an enhancement pass, you get your enhancement kit, you know. It ain't the it ain't the Bugatti. It's really a Mercury Cougar under that bitch. But no pun intended. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's women they just mimic women. That's all they do. Like they don't do this shit for men. Like I say, they don't do any of these behaviors for men. They just mimic other women. But let's talk about it. Right? I'm all over the place. But I'm ready to talk about it. I'm about to put the deadline on. Not yet. But I'm about to. But the mosquito bite booby women have a place. The problem is everybody wants everybody to like everything. And that's when shit gets trashed. Like, I'm telling you, not right now, but pancake ass is going to become a thing. Like, Hunter, you crazy as shit. You must really be drunk. Motherfuckers gonna get so tired of seeing all this fake ass. Everybody's tired of such of this fake ass, right? They're gonna be like, you know what? Fuck this. Because again, let's be honest. We talk about the dude said it in the video the other day. I think I still got this shit booted up. What he said that certain groups of women, especially the light skinned ones, and I believe that. I believe the light skinned ones be like, my skin is light. It doesn't hold dirt in my pores as you dirty blacks. That's how the light skins be acting. But bitch, you just funky as the next one. Um, but it's a situation. It's a situation where pancake butter is gonna be cool because you already got bitches who got bad hygiene and they getting accessories that require extra hygiene. They bad at that. I believe like the majority of BBLs are infected. I believe the majority of people like, come on, man, because the motherfuckers who getting them can barely take care of themselves. So they ain't changing the bandages, cleaning up the leaks. They motherfuckers looking lopsided. The shit just you put this shit in your body, and then don't them hoes expire, right? Exactly. Shut up, 335. Um, that's what I'm saying. Me up there fucking got these claws, and that's why I say, look, bro, You can try to sell it all you want because we got this thing, especially black Twitter, black. We like try to justify everything. Like if a bitch got these fucking super raggedy ass long nails, and the motherfucker be like, man, how the fuck you clean yourself? Like you just cause you don't know don't mean she can't. Like just explain the shit, goofy bitch, or just shut the fuck up. Like just cause you don't understand, then explain it so that we can all be informed and we don't have to keep having the same fucking argument. The thing is, you can't explain it because it's fucking nasty. Like if you got nails, right? Okay, so you got a hand. This is your hand. This is your hand on drugs. So you got a hand, right? And on this hand, this is my hand. I got a long hand. I got a big hand. So you got a hand, right? This is your hand. And on top of this hand, you got like nails that are yeah, I can't see this shit. You got these nails that are like this long, right? And on the average broad. Now you put five of those. Those are small Tasmanian devil claws, right? And then the bitches go and they put holes and they put accessories in there. They put jewels and different, all that stuff. It looks really pretty. What do they say? Beauty is pain and all that shit. It looks really pretty. That shit has to be the most unsanitary shit in the fucking world, right? Because you're not cleaning between all the little grooves of that shit when you're doing your hands. So you might run some water over it. But there's disgusting little germs in there. And your little dirty ass crust from the fucking tissue that got all shredded up because you decided to get some fucking claws on your hand. And so that shit, and y'all ain't using the 3-ply. A lot of y'all niggas ain't even using 2-ply. Y'all ain't even using 1.5-ply, right? And so that shit folding up as soon as you breathe on it. That shit like air. And you putting these claws on it's ripping off. It's not getting all the dirty duty particles. Y'all niggas eating in houses with these bitches who claim they cooking. They got these dirty duty nails. Now how you feel, Kevin Gates? Because that's yeah, join the club. That's what you're doing. They how do they what? Come on, y'all are bright, intelligent people, right? Don't let some woman who's made bad life decisions, one by inflating her ass cheeks with who knows with extra fat or whatever the fuck they put in it, right? Whatever the fuck they put in it. Water picks it up. I used to have one. Need to get oil pulling. Oil pulling is the key. Um, but you got the fucking the nails, right? You've used tissue. We've all used tissue here with normalized nails. Sometimes, just sometimes, the tissue doesn't hold up to its end of the bargain, right? And that's with normalized nails, that's with regular nails. That's with regular hands and whatever. Now imagine a situation where you've made it 232% more likely that you're going to rip this tissue because you have sharp nails and then you have dangling particles that do stuff, right? I'm not trying to paint you any visuals. I'm not trying to get over the top specific. You tell me if it's sanitary. You tell me if it's sanitary. You tell me that you believe that they're adequately doing what needs to be done, right? Some of y'all there, some of y'all girlfriends. I'm not talking about like male girls. I'm talking about some of y'all females girlfriends do this shit. Y'all know they don't be in the bathroom that long. Y'all know what's going on, right? I can be mad at me because I said it. I can be mad at me because I said it. Y'all know it's true, right? All right. Let me stop bullshit. Let me stop bullshit. Let me look at the line. Pizza's actually not half bad, buddy. The shake. Oh no. Oh no, bro. So I'm with the shit. Yeah. Pardon me. We had to get down into the science, man. But yeah, it's but again, and I would say, yeah, a bidet. Bidets are great. Bidets are nice. What about the food I always thought was terrible? Bidets are not designed for BBL ass, right? Bidets are not designed for enhanced assets, right? Bidets are designed for unaltered human physical beings, right? Our duty version. You got to get the enhanced power stream. Yeah, how they got one of them Japanese toilets that do like make you lunch and shit while you sit on the shitter. All right, let's see. Shut up. I sure as shit didn't. Play this fuck up, y'all. Matters is to be bounced back, baby. Excuse me. Hit that like button. Don't be weird. I'm gonna open the line. So what we talking about? What we talking about tonight? Right. What we're gonna discuss tonight is BBL. Again, this is an open discussion. Like this is just my thoughts, right? Because I talk about how to weave and how that is a hindrance in the black community because that's a lot of money that goes out of the black community in other communities. And it's mainly the fault of black women. Right? Not saying niggas don't have their attributes that they cause, but this BBL shit. Because one, ain't no niggas, no doctors. Y'all niggas don't. I'm going to Doctor Miami, not Doctor Detroit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Um, thing is just that why is it necessary? It's a bad representation for the youth. And again, we all are part of the fucking problem. I don't want to sit there and play holier than thou. But again, all susceptible to the same things. But I guess we have to acknowledge this when we say, "Oh, it's all good, it's okay," and that's when it becomes a problem. That's when it becomes the issue. But again, it's not like you don't want to see it. I do want to see it. Yeah, you know the repercussions of it, but you still kind of want to see it. All right, so let me put the number up. Blickety blow. 346-484-3336. You want to call into the den? That's 346. Yeah, 3464. The den. What you want to call in and chop it up? We talk BBS. We're talking about augmentation. We're talking about surgery. Period. How you feel about it? If you're a woman, are you cool with it? Would you consider it? If you are a man, do you? Well, what would you get the leg lengthening surgery? And two, how do you feel about women with these alternate surgeries? So let's see, I need to swap out the chat in this thing too. All right. So while I'm doing all this stuff, I gotta produce it live. I want to produce it real live. I'm gonna tell y'all, and those y'all who fuck with the sauce, it's not even that the sauce is why motherfuckers they fuck with it. It's because of the deal. They probably oh the sauce. This is we can rock with this. What's going on? This other damn thing he's got going. Oh no! Oh my god! We absolutely cannot. Especially that Heidi character thing. What is that all about? That's the worst. I don't even know. That thing should be banned. Um. So 1-900 big butt. I like big butts, and that's who we have to blame. Sir Mix-a-Lot. When it all comes down to it, Sir Mix-a-Lot ruined the black community. Sir Mix-a-Lot he I won't say he was the first agent in rap, but Sir Mix-a-Lot was definitely an industry plant, right? Like how Hunter doesn't even make any sense. But they didn't have any street plants back then. You're just saying anything. What was Sir Mix-a-Lot's second greatest song? Oh. What's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling in to the den this evening?
It's the one and only
Ah, yes.
Kodak Grace.
Kodak Grace. How are you doing this evening, lovely Miss Grace?
Good, good, and yourself. I missed the den last night. I was out like a light, but I caught it today. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure you saw my Facebook. I
Yes,
caught it
ma'am.
today. Hanjo, I have never in my life met a woman that didn't want to um, feel pretty or feel beautiful to a man. And this has been going on from way back. You mean, and women have always done really dangerous things in order to make themselves seem beautiful. Now, I mean, what they're doing now, they're taking it to a different extreme. But long time ago, in some cultures, you mean women would put those rings around their necks. You mean because the long neck was considered to be so beautiful, like a swan, and men would fantasize about feeling it and touching it and putting his lips on it. You mean, and the women did those things. You mean, and they suffered from deformed spines, and you mean oxygen not gone to their bodies. I mean, they got all jacked up behind that. You know, and even when they did the feet binding, you mean because it was said that if women had little tiny feet, you know what I mean, she was considered to be subservient and more womanly. You know what I mean? So the feet could only be like 3 to 4 inches. Imagine that. You know what I mean? And sometimes that would get infected and they would have to have their feet amputated. How are you going to get a man after that? You know, and they said, and that crap would stink, you know, and they would get gangrene. You know what I mean? The foot would have to totally die if it didn't stink. And if it did, it's because there was extra bacteria in between the crevices where they folded the toes over. You know what I mean? But women did it. You mean corsets, even before my mother's time. Today, these girls are wearing these little corset things, and I like little corset kind of dresses from way back. And Sarah does. She had one also, a little blouse, but it's not a real corset. Corset, it's just you know what I mean, the string that ties up in the front. You know what I mean? It looks pioneerish. I like that look. You know, but women would do it a long time ago. They would have to hold on to the bedpole. You know, they had one or two other ladies that would pull that thing so tight they would have to put their foot on their backs. You mean just to pull it, and then women were running around again, fainting and sometimes dying because they didn't get oxygen to the rest of their body or their brains. You know what I mean? And so their intestines and things got all messed up, and they died. You know, some women with pale skin. I don't know if you heard of that. You mean pale skin was considered to be so beautiful. You mean so they would let these women bleed it out with their periods. You mean they wouldn't give them any food to eat that would give them any kind of iron. They treated them as if they were like they were preparing veal. You know, because veal is just anemic baby cow. Did you know that,
Yes,
Hunter?
yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
yes,
Did you
yes.
know that veal is anemic baby cow?
Yeah, I heard something like that, and
Yeah,
that's
and they keep it really
crazy.
light and it's expensive. You mean, but they would treat women this way also. They couldn't get any iron, and again, no oxygen going to the body. You mean they would get sick, they would be weak, and that was considered to be womanly. You know, all of these things. Today, you know, when my mother was coming up, she didn't need to put on makeup because she was a beautiful woman. You saw pictures of my mom, you know, but you know, a little mascara, a little lipstick, and then she'd put like the lipstick dot a little bit on her cheeks and rub it in, not to look like a clown. She would blend it in nicely, but she looked like Hollywood glamour, you know. But I wanted to wear mascara, and I told you that time I ran away from home because I was like 15, almost 16, and she wouldn't even let me wear eyeliner. Because I'm going to tell you, Hancho, if my house catches on fire, I am not leaving without my eyeliner. I need a little eyeliner. I do. You know, but these women today, you know what I mean, just put on theatrical looking makeup before you put on a little bit of makeup to enhance what you already look like. Now they're changing their complete look. You mean, and with these weave installations, I remember when I first heard of that, it was years ago on the Oprah Winfrey Show. There was a black girl in Harlem, and she did Whitney Houston's hair, and she talked about she did Cher's hair, and I was shocked because I never heard of all that weave and around here, hair installations. You don't really see that, but these girls are putting glue. And you cracked me up when I was watching last night's Den, where you said they braid their hair up, then they put a cap on, and then they sew something on there, and it's like, wouldn't it be like a big helmet head? But when I see them, they look okay. Their hair looks flat enough, you know, and it's big business. The more things they use, you know, with Jackiana, one of the top black YouTubers, you know, for doing makeup, it's big business. You mean because once you get that makeup in these palettes, you use it. Somebody like me would use it once, and then it gets thrown away, or it'll just sit there until it collects dust. You know, but women have been doing this, and this is just another phase. Men had their standards of beauty, and women had theirs as well. You know, here it's just too much. You know, they're going to get, cancer in the brain from what they're doing to their heads. And everybody, as you get older, your hair's going to thin, or it's going to turn like a little hay-like. And, where'd you go? I'm trying to look at you here. Okay, yeah. And their hairline's going to recede and things, but these girls are making it worse because they're actually gluing around their edges. So if you ever see them on television or anything without that, their hairline is in the middle of their heads. They have no edges.
They call it traction alopecia or something.
Yeah, that's part of it because everybody's going to get some hair thinning or some kind of alopecia or something. Oh, where's my water? But hold on one second.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I can't do without my water. You know, everybody, practically everyone's going to get it. It's a common thing, and especially it's prone, alopecia, to black women, you know, like fibroid tumors, you know, but they're making it worse by the things that they're doing. Now, if these women went out in their natural state, if more men went out of their way to make those kind of women and point out how beautiful they look or they look nice or pretty or something like that there, maybe so many of them wouldn't do it. And not blaming you guys totally, but they're doing it to get attention. And it's not just from other women getting attention from men. You know, plain Janes don't get enough compliments. They really don't. You know, and me, myself, I feel sorry for, and my daughter also, we feel sorry for the women that even if they try to fix themselves up, they still don't look pretty. You know, you have to really get to know them and know their personalities and say, oh, yeah, now she looks cute or she looks pretty or attractive or something like that. You know, they're kind of angry. And nobody likes to have a bad hair day. And the reason why white women don't have to put all that hair weave as much in their hair because they already have the desired texture that the black women are trying to get. They're trying to get that texture of hair. The white women already got it, so they don't need to do much to it. All they got to do is add some extension to it, if anything, to fill it out or make it a bit longer. You know, but
why
I
don't
do.
black
I
women
try
embrace their own hair?
because they don't feel pretty with it. You mean people want manageable hair, even when you have a little girl. You mean a lot of black men don't even want to have nappy-headed babies, especially they don't want to have a nappy-headed little girl. Maybe you appreciate a black woman and her natural hair, or
No.
what's the other one? What's my buddy there?
Hold
The
on,
one that
think
gave
it
the
up.
directions on the phone. I Who was it?
I'll just
Come on,
look it up.
Sarah, help me out. Um, who was it? I can't even think of his name. It just lost me. You know the one that where he gave directions to East Side Harold on where to find him at?
Are you talking about Dakota?
Dakota, yes. Maybe you and Dakota, you mean, feel that way, but a lot of guys absolutely do not. If a woman were to go out in her natural state and nappy hair, a lot of guys don't even want to look at her unless she's got the coarse hair and it's a nicer grade, or she could do something really nice with it. But a lot of them cannot. So they go and they buy it, and that's how they feel beautiful. Stop making those women feel more beautiful. I'm going to tell you, when I had my daughter, my cousin Lois and I had little girls around the same time. Her daughter is like 3/4 Cape Verdean, so she had the long, beautiful hair. And my cousin was saying to me one day, "Oh, I can't wait till Rainey gets older when she's a woman. Laying on her pillow for all that hair to just be curled up, just laying on her pillow." I couldn't say that about my kid, because although my kid has a lot of hair, it was coarse hair. And I told you before, Hancho, it took me 3 days whenever I had to wash her hair because it's so thick. I would have to wash it. You divide it up into like 4 or 6 braids, you braid it, and then it takes another day or two to dry before I could do anything with it. It's a lot of work, but it's a bonding period. It's a lot, and some people just don't want to deal with it. It's not like the little girls that have the nice hair that they can throw that stuff back up in a ponytail and keep it moving, and look perfectly fine. I don't believe in putting, all those chemicals, because you're not supposed to put chemicals on a little girl's hair until at least she starts her period.
Man,
That's the rule
they
of thumb.
putting it on the little girl as soon as she got some hair on her head. I seen it was a baby. It couldn't have been more than maybe 3 years old at the most. Like I think 3 might have been pushing it. Like they don't care. It's not everybody should be allowed to birth children. There's probably people who deserve
Right,
to birth children that can't, and people
right.
who don't deserve them that can. Um, but yeah, they got people doing the crazy shit. You got the people who put
Yeah,
the fake tattoos on the baby, and the baby can't even talk and shit. So,
right.
people are
That's
crazy.
crazy. But look at today, even they put in the pictures of babies on the internet with filters on them.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, is not a baby beautiful from God already?
There's some
You
ugly
need to
babies out
put
there, Miss
filters
Grace.
on a baby?
It's just look, there's some ugly, but they just they need to stop putting up because they're recreating the attention craving problem. It's gotten so bad that the attention that they seek for themselves is not good enough. They use the babies, they use the kids. These are just props though to these women to get more attention. Oh, look how good of a mom I am. And then people, oh yeah. And then I know women who will put up good mom pictures and probably don't even have their kids, 87% of the time, right? And
Right,
but they'll do those times that they do the times that they're doing something. They'll take those pictures, put them up, and everybody, oh look, I know you're such a great mom, and it's just. But then your kids, especially as a baby, they become used to this. Think about how I don't know if you've seen it. I'm pretty sure people in the chat have seen it. But you see these videos where the babies basically know how to pick up the phone and record themselves.
oh, I've never seen that. That's
Yeah, babies
crazy.
babies can't talk, can't do nothing, but they know how to get on the phone. They know how to record themselves. They know how to see themselves. They know how to record, and they know it's. But babies are much smarter than we give them credit for.
Right,
And if you show even before you can speak, I think a lot of people kind of make their babies a little stupid by baby talking them because we think it's
right,
cute. But in reality, if you
right,
talk with clear words, using the proper speech, so they can develop and understand that, they'll catch on to that faster. When you're dumbing them down, saying like, well, they're trying to process some shit that ain't real shit. But if you give them real words, I think they adapt to that faster. They grow faster. But if you show them things, you'll see little babies emulating the things they see. I was watching a video the other day of a baby bringing in water jugs because his mom and dad, they recycled the 5-gallon water jug. Baby was
right.
barely walking, but carrying 2 water jugs, trying to put them up there. And the mom did something I thought was super special, which was instead of taking it from him when he couldn't get it up there, she picked him up and let him put it up there. So he still was able to execute the task. But we put the babies in front of the cameras and show them off having doing stupid stuff or cussing or doing all this goofy shit, and then we wonder why they have attention addictions because that's the only time we or a lot of these parents now are giving their kids attention when they can get them some additional attention off of them. So
Right, and that's not even cute.
no,
It's
not
not
at
even
all.
cute. Yeah, and kids, you're right. They're smarter than what we give them credit for, and like they're master manipulators. Why do you think they said when crying they make noise? It's instinctive. They already know how to get attention. So the parents shouldn't need to do those other things so that the kids are learning the negative attention. And then they're just so worried about their hair. But little girls are born to be pretty. We're given a mirror at a very young age. We're in the mirrors. We're trying to put on makeup. We're trying to do things. We're trying to comb our hair. So it's been instilled in women from a long time ago. To be pretty, to be beautiful. You know, and when I was coming up, you know what I mean? It was how well you kept yourself. You mean how nice your body was, and were you a domesticated woman? Yeah, my father always talked about those women that had $1 million bodies and 2 cent faces, but it was all good.
Butterfaces.
Yeah, I've heard that also. Yeah, I heard that also. You know, but that's just the way it is. And hopefully, you mean this phase that these women are going through right now, it's going to change, but it could get better. It could get worse. You know, but it's going to change because the evolution of beauty and all the things that women have to do to try to look beautiful, it changes. You know, so
I
let's
think it's
see.
going to get worse because now, everybody wants to look exotic and they're willing to go to those extremes. But if everybody looks like everything or everybody looks the same, then nothing's exotic. But now you see they're doing the eye lightening surgeries. So now,
Oh,
if
I
you,
heard my
yeah,
daughter said you can go blind from that.
yeah, but people are willing to risk it just so people will think that they're exotic or that they are like the best thing in the world is to become comfortable with yourself. Once you learn to love yourself and realize that it's not the outside validation that you need to seek that is going to benefit you, it's I won't say the most pleasant feeling in the world, but it's a great thing because you don't have to. You're not craving this and there's these attentions, or you're willing to go to these extremes just for somebody to look at you, willing to sell yourself, sell your soul. Um,
Right.
but that's what so many of these women are encouraged to do, and and women are nowadays taught to not have any morals, get it by any means, and if you say something bad about it, you're judging somebody. No, it's not that. It's just again, that's a whole different conversation. But again, with the BBLs, they're already willing to go die for cheap surgeries. They're gonna go get these eye surgeries. They're gonna go blind. So we're gonna have a bunch of build a bear built blind bitches running around the black community
Yeah, that's
with fat
right.
asses that can't
But
wipe their ass.
something you just said, excuse me, Hancho,
Yes, ma'am.
about you have to like yourself. I told you how I grew up in my small city. You mean everybody was Cape Verdean. They had that hair. You mean they had the light eyes. They had the mocha complected skin. You know how they looked. You know, and then when I came out, you mean half African American. You mean with uh, the nappy hair. You mean I never felt pretty as a kid. You mean I had to like learn it. Like my uncle told me that I was pretty. My dad told me that I was pretty. I didn't know. You know, I didn't know anything about being pretty except for what I saw all around me. My mother, my cousins, my friends, everybody I grew up with, and I felt I had a complex. I used to walk with my head down. I did not feel pretty. You know, when I went down south, even this light skin, up here, I've never heard the term high yellow, red bone. I don't know why they call it red bone anyway. Why do it? Why don't they call it yellow bone?
It's yellow bone in Houston. It's always been yellow bone out here. Like red bone is a weird term to me. Because I mean, even
Yeah,
growing up in
that's
all the music,
weird.
yellow bone was always what they would call.
Yes, but when I went down south to my dad's from Kentucky, when I went down there when I was about maybe 9 or 10, and I was out in the yard to tan a little bit because I never liked my light skin, and the next door neighbors told my grandfather, Rutherford, tell her what is she doing. He said she's tanning. Tell her don't be get out there, son. Don't be ruining that pretty high yellow skin. I was shocked because I had never heard that before. But it was there also that I was considered to be pretty, and then from there it grew. But it wasn't always this way, because everybody all around me was pretty. I didn't feel pretty. You know, But yeah, and so I do. I do. I have some compassion for my dark skinned sisters, my sisters with the coarser hair. You know what I mean? I wish that all of them could feel as beautiful.
And
I do.
and that's the
Because
thing.
I'm considered nice looking now. Not so much now because I'm older. You know what I mean? But once I realized that I was kind of pretty, then I took it fully advantage of all of my my privileges.
Yeah, oh
Like I
yeah,
said,
yeah, the
I
pretty
took
privilege.
advantage of my light skin privilege, my pretty privilege, my this privilege, my that. Yes, I learned to work it. But and then like God made me a little thicker than my siblings. You know what I mean? And I tell people, God bless me with a devastating body. And I will keep working out or working at it as long as I can. I was blessed in other ways, but I did not feel pretty, Hancho. Not at all. I used to cry about it. I was upset. I did not feel pretty. Everybody, I say, God, please let me grow some hair. God, please make me pretty. Because I wasn't one.
And that's interesting because, you know, sometimes I wonder, and I know these are private things, but sometimes I wonder because you see the motivations of people and you wonder the
Mhm.
things that they do pray for. Sometimes it's not money, cars, clothes. Sometimes it's little things. But, and I guess maybe, like you said, the women who want to be thicker instead of, doing the right route. And I guess, hey, that's what they pray for. They get enough money to do it. It's easier to do it that way in their minds. And yeah, it's a crazy thing. It's a
Yeah,
crazy
and I
thing.
told you I learned like what just a couple of months ago. My daughter said I found out that women like us that go to the gym to work out that we're considered broke bitches. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Because they said we can't afford to go get our bodies done. Trust me, if I wanted to go get something done to my body, I could pay to get it done. I choose not to. You mean not that I like to work out, because you heard me say, you must have seen down the Discord, I really don't like to work out, but I thank God that I'm able to. I don't like it, but I do what I have to do, and that's it.
So if you were growing up in this day and age, say you were a few years younger, would you consider
Mhm.
getting a BBL, Miss Grace?
No, no, not with the mindset that I have. You know what I mean? I can't even. I won't even put a filter. I don't even know how to work a filter on a camera. Now, if I want to look good, then I'm going to drink plenty of water. I use good skincare products. You know what I mean? I take care of myself. Don't drink, don't smoke, any of those things. You know what I mean? Keep my I like good linen, all that other stuff. You know what I mean? I want my skin, my teeth, my gums, my eye whites, and everything to look a certain kind of way. So I work at it to keep it that way. Even my daughter doesn't. She doesn't even, well, she doesn't have Facebook, but she has hair down her back, but it's that thick, thick hair. Now she'll sit there and add some braids in to make it fuller, like we were going on vacation, but her hair is actually longer than some of the braids that she puts in, that she has put in, but she doesn't overdo it. She just puts a few, and no, you know, absolutely not. She wouldn't, I wouldn't, and I found out the other day that my granddaughter had wanted to get one of those rings in her nose that you said, the bull ring bullshit. Oh my God. I said, you better not ever.
No, no. Yeah, she got a bull
Yeah.
ring. She probably on some bullshit. Yeah.
Oh,
Heidi,
Heidi must know Tavaz. She's Tavaz. They named a street after them in my city.
well, we don't talk
Cause
to
they,
Heidi right now. Heidi's a terrible person. Heidi's a
yeah,
bot.
wait a minute, somebody, wait a minute, Dre's here. Yeah, I was looking for Dre. Who's he calling a bitch? A gangster bitch.
Bitch for Dre talk about. Let's just
Jamil,
get a
yes, a
regular nose.
gangster.
Yeah, the regular nose ring is cool. Bull ring is. It's just something, and it's so bad because it's like they all. I think it like connects the craziness. It creates a circuit. You know what I'm saying, of craziness within the mind, and so then you go like super liberal. Um, but the bull is
Well,
they all think the same. It's like it's a crazy weird deal. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
when I turned 18, I could not wait to put a ring in my nose, but the
Yeah.
one on the side, and we did it on our own. We just sat there and put some little ice on our nose to numb it a bit, and then we just burned the tip of a needle to sterilize it. You know what I mean? And we just pushed it through. We did that on our own. And then they also used to have these little things called sleepers that you snap on your neck, and eventually it'll just keep going through until you finally get a hole, and then you can, move it around and then put some peroxide and alcohol and pick the little dry spot off. All that foolishness. My mother was so mad, because we were allowed in our culture when the little girls are 2 months old, they have to have their ears pierced. That's cultural.
Hmm.
I mean, but you didn't do all these other things. You didn't put anything in your nose or anything like that. My mother was so angry. And when my daughter was 18, what did she sneak and do? She snuck and put a piercing on her tongue. I was so mad that
Uh-oh.
I took her out to eat and she ordered chili, and guess what happened? That chili made her tongue swell up like a parrot. She
Shit.
got rid of that. Yep. Oh, I was so mad. But see, I did it to my mother. She did that to me. And now
Yeah.
my granddaughter wanted to put that little ring. I said, no, 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 no. You're not doing that. You can't come around here with that.
I think everybody rebels to at some point and sometime. I think you got to test the boundaries.
That's right. You have to tell them no. Oh, Heidi. Oh, she must know. Yep. Because Tavaz is Cape Verdean and my parents love those records. Yeah. Yep. We grew up with Tavaz. But I'm chubby and tiny. But that's about it. But no, they're doing too much with this makeup. It looks too theatrical. When I was coming up, there might have been two women in my city that put a whole lot of makeup on, and my mother said they look like clowns. They look like clowns. You mean
Yeah.
because you didn't do that unless you were in a play or something.
And that's the thing.
But now
Yeah.
they're doing it too much.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's if everybody can go buy the same kit, if everybody can watch the same makeup tutorial on YouTube, everybody go get the same weave and go buy the same butt boosting draws or go get the same BB. Like, at what point, is it interesting? When does a
Right.
person set their own trend? When does it, say, hey, I'm gonna take what I've been given and actually be appreciated for who I am, not what I bought. You know,
Or just
um,
enhance it a little bit. I don't think there's anything wrong with enhancing it a little bit. But this is those big thick eyelashes that look like brooms or something, or it looks like you're going through a car wash. You mean that's a bit much. But they like it. I would see something if there's a lint ball on my eyelash. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God, it feels like a building on there. They can't. Come on, they can't see all of that.
I
And
think
once they pay all of that money for those hair installations, when it gets dirty and things, they don't want to pay money to get that taken out because it costs them, I heard, hundreds and thousands of dollars.
yeah,
So they don't want to waste their money, so they leave it. And then there's sebaceous glands, those glands over there in the hair and things. You mean that'll get to stinking and things. I've seen videos where girls had left their hair installations in for too long, and then they go into the hairdressers, and when they take their hair out, people have to spray and run out the hairdressers because it stinks. You have to keep that clean because if you don't keep that clean, it's going to go down. You mean into your face? You know what I mean? It's going to affect the rest of your skin. But yeah, whatever. I guess if they feel beautiful, let them
yeah,
feel the way they want.
yeah. Somebody likes it. I mean, at least it's for a little bit. So,
But you know what? The other thing is they do have. Did I cut you off?
no, you good. No.
Okay. Yeah, my friend that was running for that school board position that I would send to you and Broderick out there in Houston. She didn't get it, by the way, but she did a good run. But she said she sent me pictures of some shoes and things and some outfits. She said, I'm going to need some other outfits. She said, because living out here in Houston, she said, these women here, the women that are about anything, she said, they are laid to a T every day. She said their makeup is impeccable, their hair, their clothes, everything about them, those kind of women. And that's okay if some of those, if they have something going on and they're not trying to look like sexy red or anything, because I've seen some of them and they do look beautiful.
See,
Because makeup has been part of us women from way back.
some of them do. Some of them, I think, some of them put they prettiness before they politics. Look, I get it. I know you want to look good and all that, but
Right.
it depends on where you at. You see a lot of these chicks, they care more about their upkeep than what they're doing for their constituents.
Well, they're trying to attract a man to take care of them for the most part. That's
You in dire
what we
straits.
do. Or at least not to take care of for me. You don't have to take care of me totally, but if you're going to come this way, you got to come bearing some gifts
Mm.
because I'm worthy of that. I don't have to say it. You know what I mean? They just do. Come bearing gifts because I'm old school like that.
I
I don't know
think,
how these girls they date guys and they don't even go out to eat, nothing.
see,
But
and
to come bearing some gifts.
I think that's the thing too that like a lot of these modern women don't know they don't have couth and they don't have sensibility, and they don't understand it. They've lost the art of understanding men. Right now, they just they know how to get fucked, but they don't know how to really get. I mean, some of these chicks do, but if you just
Right.
played a little more cool, it wasn't so big. Like you would probably have more men willing to offer things up to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like okay, but when you
Because
just out there
men
putting yourself like a
will.
prostitute, yeah, when you prostitute yourself, yeah, you might get a little something here and there, but it's not going to be really what you could really obtain if you knew how to play the game. But again,
Right. Right. And you can get things some guys if they feel that you're a woman that's worthy, they will give up more and more and more if they feel that you're a worthy woman. You don't have to marry them to get things out of men, to be that worthy woman. That's all to it. And I know some women don't like it and they hate it. You think you're better. That's just the way it is. And it's not using anybody. If they want to, they can. If they don't want to, they don't have to. But if they think you look a certain kind of way and you're a good kind of woman, you're a good mother, you're this, that, and another, XYZ, they feel like it's money well spent.
look, I know,
Look
I
at
know,
TD.
yeah,
TD talking about being cheap.
I know the players, and look, the players know what I'm talking about. Look, we talk about this every time. It's gonna be y'all know just we just talking about how we were just talking about how it's always yesterday. It's always gonna be a dude who go, allow the bad behavior. So if it's always gonna be a dude who gonna accept a woman with terribly bad behavior, a woman who carry herself with a little, she can steal a. We talking about American Monroe and all that other extra shit. She gonna carry herself. It's gonna be more niggas who gonna be willing to do it. There's gonna be some borderline players. There's gonna be some, more of your casual folk, and then you're gonna be the suckers, right? So that's all I'm
Right.
saying. She's just gonna have more options than the one who just sexy red. And y'all know what it is, bro. Come on, we ain't know,
Yeah. And
y'all know.
I told you about the wonderful men in my life. There's been some jerks in there, but there have been some really wonderful men. I mean, 12 years later, haven't seen him for 12 years. Like Patty said, he's still sending money and taking care. He's been paying for the pussy for 12 years now. Absolutely. And the family love me for that. They know the deal. You know, make sure I'm happy, and then everybody gets to be happy. It's as simple as that. And don't make faces at, okay, who's going to be talking shit about me? But they got to understand I'm old school and it's a different era. I would hate to have to date this day and age because it's too much to navigate. The men are too afraid to give up too much? The women might want they don't want to get used. Then the women say he's too cheap. It's too much to navigate. Before, guys just did. When I was coming up, guys just did.
See,
When my dad was stationed at the naval base in Newport, and he came to New Bedford and met my mother because he said he heard about all the pretty women here, and all the kids on Easter look like a bunch of dolls in their crenolines going down the street. Yeah, the Navy men all came here. The Air Force guys came here, and I couldn't wait to grow up so I can be part of that scene. We had the Job Corps here. We had the Army here. They were all here. But the men came and they dished out to all of the women and the kids and stuff, and we had a good time. By the time I grew up, Honcho, that was all gone. I said, I can't wait to grow up so I can go there because our clubs were in houses,
yeah.
like the United Social Club and things. They were in houses. I said, oh, my mother and father gone there. I can't wait to grow up. I'm going to go there too. Then when I grew up, everything was gone.
That's how it
But
works.
yeah, the men came. They came to town when they got paid and things. The Coast Guard, all of them, including my Ron that laughs like Trill. You know what I mean? You come and it's money well spent. If it's a woman that's doing her job, taking care of kids, going to school and things like that, there, let me help her out. Yeah, and they just do. And don't think they didn't want anything, but they didn't really press you for it. Like I taught my daughter, don't do anything that you don't want to do,
So
because I wasn't doing anything that I don't feel like doing.
I gotta pay for it. I gotta bring an invoice. They look. I need. I'm gonna need these services. Like, we get a schedule here. But nah. Nah. But I definitely understand. Like I say, it's always gonna be that way. Again, and I know how some of the fellas feel and think too. But again, hey, you gotta think about rich niggas too. Time is money. Sometimes it's faster to pay for it than to
Yep.
play the game. So.
But there's still wonderful men out there. I'm honored, glad that I got to run into some. That was so good. And Hanchel, I'll always sing their praises.
I'm
How
not
many
talking about
times
you,
have you
brother.
heard of you? You probably know them by name. I'll sing their praises. Because don't use anybody and don't give him the credit that he deserves also. Just like we women, we want our credit. Men want their credit also. He's a wonderful man. I let their families know your son is a hell of a man. In fact, I talked with James's sister just last week. He's been dead for 88 years. But wonderful men. But I'm going to get off of here because I had a feeling. I said, I don't think anybody's going to call today, so I'm going to call because, oh, no, Otis was nice a little bit until he got stupid, Heidi, when he tried to play me. Hancho was talking yesterday about some girl that stole how much money from her man to get a BBL?
$20,000.
$20,000. Hancho, did I want to snap off his shoulder for $20? You better not try to beat me because I've wanted to kill for less than $20. Don't play with me. And it's not the $20, it's the principle. Don't play with me. Don't try it. I was good to you. Don't play with me. Don't disrespect me. Don't be disloyal to me. Don't think you can play me because then I'm going to have to unzip my face and come out. There's a whole different side to me. No?
Definitely.
But, okay, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go look and see what Josh was talking. He's talking stuff. My Sarah's probably saying good things. TD's talking shit. Yeah, I like hearing TD on there talking too. That's cute. Yeah, Heidi, they're all talking stuff.
Heidi's a terrible
Yep.
person. Everybody else is good. Heidi's just the worst one.
Yeah, I love Heidi. I love her too. Okay, then. Hey, where did Dre go?
I don't know. I seen him in there early, and then I'm not sure what happened to Mr. Dre.
Yeah, I was concerned about him.
Dre, an international player, so Dre be.
Oh, there's Dre. He said, "Hey, Miss Grace." Yeah, that's my baby right there. Well, many of you are my babies. You know that.
So.
You know that. Wait, Illusion left me a nice message. He spoke it. So when I got off the gym, it was snowing and it was slushy out, and I really didn't feel like going in. So I'm out there trying to shovel, and the slush is kind of heavy and cleaning off my van and things. I went to the gym. I did my class and everything, and then I sat there and I took a picture. I said I did it anyway, and then I told Illusion that a couple of days ago I went and I did 800 sitting presses, leg presses. I did 800 of them at 90 pounds, and then I did the last 200 at 110 pounds. He must have pulled out the calculator to let me know how many pounds and everything I did, because he's the one, when he said he did 1,000 burpees, then I said, okay, I hate burpees. He did 1,000 burpees. I said, well, I can't do that anymore. And that's why 2 times before I did 1,000 sitting leg presses at 110 pounds each. So he advised me to get those 90s back up to 110 again as a good thanks, Illusion. I really appreciate that.
Look, there's a fitness competition going on, and I am not winning. Definitely.
I'm not winning either, Hancho, but I'm just trying to hang in there, and Hancho and Illusion has been motivating me. Yeah. He's so awesome. Yeah. But I'm going to get off of here because they're probably sick and tired of listening to me.
I was just hating on Houston, how cold it is. It's freezing. And she doesn't want to. She's just a Houston hater. I don't know why she ever even lived here. I'm ashamed of her parents for ever bringing her around.
Who?
Heidi. She's a Houston hater. Heidi's the biggest Houston hater I've ever met.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Hey, Dre. Okay, I'm going to get off of here.
Well,
I'll see you. Thank you so much, Hancho, for taking my call and listening to my old ass.
I always enjoy talking to Miss Grace. I do thank you for calling in. Everybody else was scared too. All right, thank you, Miss Grace.
I know, I'm brave. Bye-bye.
Shout out to the lovely Miss K. Grace. I've been going straight. I don't know if it's probably a tequila sunset. It's Tuesday, ain't it? I don't know what's happened to be Tuesday. It's gone corrupted. It's falling apart, especially since the new year. I blame who was it who originally missed their day, and then it's been just in shambles ever since. It's been in shambles. We should give TD to be Tuesday. Oh man, we should give TD to be Tuesday. get it back started again. But Dre. Ghost titties too. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, TD gonna pick the wood. Man, we seen this already. It's gonna be the wood part 2. Well, I'm telling you, I have been going. I had to double check to make sure it was Tuesday. Nah, we used to be, actually, I think it's where you started getting real active in here. We used to do a shit called Tubi Tuesday, and you had to pick a Tubi movie to watch. Well, what's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling in to the den this evening?
Threads got you nodding off, huh, bro?
Yeah, the threads got me. Threads got me relaxing. Look, I've been going.
Feeling
It's been a
low.
day. It was extended sauce day. I ain't really get a chance to get my nap in like I needed to, so it's definitely been a day. Maybe that's the problem. See, need more threats. That's to reactivate.
There you go.
That's what they say. That's how you cure a hangover, by drinking more.
Yeah.
It ain't
When
a
in
hangover.
doubt, drink some more.
So what's on your mind, man? How do you feel about BBLs?
It depends on how the BBL feel, huh, sir?
So we're talking about an authentic BBL versus the average generic bitch's MBL.
Yeah, I don't want all that hard shit. Pause. It's gotta feel kind of natural. You know what I'm saying? If you get it done right, I could deal with it. But if you went to your homegirl's baby daddy's uncle, brother-in-law, I can't fuck with you.
Yeah. That nigga got leaking ass all over town. Y'all still going to this nigga? Y'all going to some nigga in a
This nigga got bodies.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to some nigga who doing fucking BBLs at the back of a Motel 6. You know what I'm saying? Using fucking caulk and silicone and shit that he bought from Home Depot. You know what I'm talking about? Telling you bite down on this towel for a second. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bitches out there doing the shit. You wonder why your shit lopsided.
He hit y'all with the ditty. Take that.
Yeah. And then got the nerve to tell motherfuckers, you boy, look, bitches be out of there. You know, yeah, but niggas used to wear like fake name brand shit. Bitches out here getting fake asses. How do you get a fake ass? How do you get a fake ass? Like, where are you at in your lifeline of life? And you're probably near the end. You're probably near the end because
priorities are definitely fucked.
Yeah, because you finna get infected with something. Might not be STD, but it's gonna be a new strain of some shit, right? Yeah. So you got to be at the end of life when you getting a fake ass, and you getting the bitch. What you doing, this bitch? What the bitch out there stealing the fucking silicone and the caulk? Then you just really down bad. Like I don't know. I go too far. I guarantee this has happened though. I guarantee it. I know for a fact. It never happened. I know it. No, at some point in time, somebody has gone and obtained. They've obtained the equipment from Home Depot or whatever, the ingredients, not for the sauce, and they've gone and stolen the ingredients for a fake.
Yeah, the not so special ingredient.
Yeah. And that was like the last week and a half that they were ever alive. Before the shit took hold and poisoned every bit of their fucking body.
Orifice in their body.
Yeah, so there's that.
Now it's definitely happening.
Yeah. It's probably getting out people
but
that's right.
In the words of Cat Williams, Honcho, it's called esteem of your motherfucking self, bitch. I'm tired of hearing these bitches out here complaining about, oh, men don't want black women with natural hair, and it ain't supposed to be what we want, right? That's what y'all like to say too. We don't do this for y'all. We doing this for us. But then somehow it always flips back to us. So which one is it? Like you can't be both. Pick a side, bitch. But at the end of the day, it's you. Like you said, bro, you gotta love yourself. Like, stop blaming everybody else for how you feel about you. It ain't my fault you don't like yourself.
And that's the thing. That's what they need to teach in school. They need to teach self-esteem. But actually, this is why it's all fucked up. You know, I'm glad you said it, because I don't know I said that stupid shit. We need to abolish school. Or the school system as we know it. Because the school system as we know it is the reason why everything is fucked up. Most people peak in high school. And most people are the same person that they were in high school.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And most people operate in the real world in the same petty manner that they did in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why people idolize celebrities and do all, because it's still the same game. Who's the popular kid? Who's the jock? Like we still playing the same game, like you said, from high school, and it's sad, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But to quote Bill, if it does not apply to me, I will let it fly.
Got you. All right, but yeah, man, it's like I say, the world is they when they created the school system, that's when everything got fucked up on some real shit. Like it was ideal for them because you needed to educate the population in a way, but it's the education that you gave the population. You know what I mean? And I get it. You want to have a standard across the board, but at the same time, you teach
but
people
it's
to
not
think the
even.
same way.
That's the thing. It's not true education. It's indoctrination. That's where the real problem lies. They're not teaching you nothing. They're brainwashing you into a system of belief to accept all this bullshit and clownery.
It's true. It's true. So whether you
But while
support it or
we
not,
here, Honcho,
yeah, what's happening?
while we here though, Honcho, let's stop bashing the black women a little bit. You know I'm all for the bashing. You know I'm all for the bashing, but this is for a good purpose, Honcho. It's not to not bash them in the future. We'll get right back to bashing these like bald headed bitches. Okay? We'll get right back to it. But since Broderick was in here earlier, and he probably still in here just sitting on the toilet, let's address the root problem of the black community.
Yeah, Broderick.
And that is black pastors.
All black pastors are one of the
They
biggest
are the
detriments to
real
the black.
problem. Yeah, they are the real problem. Because think about it. Honcho. These black bitches that we love to bash, where do they go the most?
Church.
To church. Exactly. And where do they act the most ignorant?
At the church. Well,
at church.
Yeah.
And who gets them to act ignorant? The black pastor.
Pastor Troy.
And who teaches them all this double talk? The black pastor. Because what does he do? He stands up there and he double talks the whole time. He tells you about the word of God, but at the same time, he's trying to fuck these black bitches and steal your money in the name of God. We had a black pastor come in this chat earlier, Honcho, and I know you probably missed it. Or no, you probably saw it. This black pastor came up in here and said, women need weaves, Honcho. Did you see that shit?
Oh, I saw it. And there were repercussions for that statement. Roger will have to address this statement because he came in here.
he don't have time, Honcho. He got a wife, a second wife, and a baby mama to deal with. So, you know.
Oh shit. Oh, man. I'm trying to tell you though. It's for to get real interesting. Because I just seen that video, and I wasn't involved in the TD Jake scandal. I didn't listen to it. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? But when that video started going around, when he talk about you ever walk around feel like you've been swallowed, I was like, bro, this nigga did whatever the fuck they said he did. I don't know what they said he did, but he did it. Like, this is like, whoa, this nigga had like a super villain cape on, nigga. Like, I don't know what the fuck that shit was.
I see.
I'm like,
If he didn't do it, won't he do it?
Yeah, well, he was planning to do it that evening. If he hadn't done it yet, that was the evening that it was going down. Because that, like, what? And this is if the pastor's involved in fashion, you gotta get to dashing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the fuck on. Like, and that's the shit. Like, motherfuckers be. It's crazy. Like I said, it is what it is, bro. But it's just like, damn. Everybody, like, it has to come to a point where you got to realize, like, maybe we shouldn't watch any of this shit. So, like, if everybody's bad, if everybody in this industry is terrible, and engaging in shenaniganery and extreme levels of tomfoolery, you gotta say maybe I need to stop fucking with this industry. I need to stop fucking around and stop watching. But we can't, deviate from that because the entertainment's too good. And so we keep.
It's in the chicken, Hunter. Huh? It's in the chicken.
It's in the chicken. I believe it. I believe it. What was the shit in Black Dynamite? The anaconda.
Oh, the anaconda malt liquor.
Yeah, the anaconda malt liquor. Yeah, they were shrinking niggas' dicks. That shit was funny. But yeah, the anaconda malt liquor, man. Anaconda malt liquor.
I guess you didn't make it that far into they clone Tyrone. The chicken and they clone Tyrone.
I hadn't made it that far. I keep saying I'm gonna finish watching the shit. And then said he was envisioning being in a gown. Yeah, that have you ever been swallowed shit was the craziest shit, bro. Like that because at first I seen the like Chris Brown video, that nigga walking around doing it. I'm like, I don't get it. That's not whatever. Okay. And then I seen the video. I was like, oh, whoa. This is something you still don't play 1,000 people.
I can't lie. That's how I feel when y'all talk about the chicks with the bull rings. Have you ever been swallowed?
No. Terrible. But they will do it. But the thing about that, bro, like I say, it's just an unfortunate situation,
And Grace, I hate to break it to you, but it wasn't the chili that had your daughter's tongue swollen. I'm just playing. Don't come for me. I'm not trained. I haven't trained. I'm not ready for a 12-rounder. Don't do me bad, Grace. It's just drugs. I don't want to be your next
victim. I'm gonna hide behind the logo. Why do we keep calling you DeMarque? You know why we keep calling you DeMarque. Right? Come on, DeMarque. DeMarque, you know why you're called DeMarque. Exactly. DeMarque, y'all remember this is how long the den has come. And I need to fix this thing. But DeMarque used to be in here tricking off pistachios on Maria.
Mm-hmm.
He used to have his all little, it'd be all the little pistachios. He'd be tricking them off on Maria. You can't my pistachios. They won't give you no free pistachio. You can't my pistachios. So I should have knew back then. This is with DeMarque.
He was a DeMarque. That's why.
Yeah. DeMarque.
It was T'Challa and Maria.
You tricking off to the whole. You tricking off to all the ladies.
Probably a couple more of them.
Yeah, behind the scenes. He's probably in the stream was over when nobody. That really was on the cool. He did. I think he used to trick off on female pimp. Now that's who it used to be. It was female
Yeah,
pimp you used to
female
be tricking
pimp.
off on.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because she used to be in here. She probably in prison. Female pimp is in prison.
Got all the list you need.
She was in prison because remember she called, like I think that's the only person who's ever called into the den, like, and for how very little she called in getting pulled over by the cops. Like how? Yeah, female pimp. She was funny. She wasn't the
She
sharpest
seen you
tool in the
saving all
shed.
these other hoes, huh? So she thought you was gonna save her from the police.
I can't do it. I'm telling you, 2024, we pressing charges, baby. Yeah, she prison pen pals with the marking. Yeah,
Yeah, for real.
sincerely,
Cases on all you bitches.
yours truly, female pimp. And Mark got all the letters. He's spraying Baccarat and all that shit on the letter, sending it to her and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. This is what we rocking right now. This how we, this was going down. I'm trying to change the subject to Marky. But shout out to Prepaid Mike.
I would see you some pistachios, but it's points now.
Yeah. Yeah. Hunter being a hoe. He keep taking my wrench. I'm gonna get it back though. Just wait.
Still holding on to my wrench in the sauce though.
Yeah. That shit there. I can only imagine. I can definitely the funny part about it is I can definitely see DeMarque doing it. Right? I can see DeMarque being a prison pen pal esteem booster. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
They write 14 letters a week. They write 2 a day all over the country. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna be waiting for you when you get out. See, one of these bitches got a hit. And then the market trying to find the next Griselda Blanco. He tried to be Cocaine Cowboys 3.
Yeah. Yeah, sweet. Call in, nigga. Ain't nobody scared. You just gonna call in like he did.
I was thinking about this for the sauce too. I know a couple of den folk got it. There was people who were not den folk commenting on that shit.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, you should definitely do that for the sauce.
I've been thinking about that because I noticed because the Giannis call made me think about it. I'm like, do we need to have sauce? Put some sauce on the beef.
You know, it took me a minute. I had to go back and rewatch that to realize he was talking about TV.
Oh, he's in the thing? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, on this call.
Man, that was crazy because if I say that, y'all get me fired up, baby. All right. So, this is what we're going to do, y'all. It is about the time. I ain't going to lie, my eyes barely staying open. And,
you talking about Tubi Tuesday, like you gonna be in that.
Yeah, I'll put it on. I will put Tubi Tuesday on for y'all.
That's what happens to Tubi Tuesday, nigga.
So I put it on and leave it
on, and then you go to sleep. Yeah,
yeah.
We want you to be a part of the Tubi Tuesday.
I be trying. It's just it's. I realize the den schedule is fucked up. So I'm. It's some of y'all I'm doing more little thing. Well, not the did as much, but the sauce definitely trying to take advantage. I got to get the shit back right because I'm gonna be honest. I don't mind working. I don't mind working at all. I just got a real personal beef with 30-minute lunch breaks. I don't mind.
Yeah, it's not enough time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, when Mrs. Meat used to call it, oh yeah, Mrs. Meat used to have some terrible thoughts. But that's my dog. Mm-hmm. Bro, but yeah, I need an hour, right? I need an hour for a fucking lunch break because you can't do shit with a 30-minute fucking lunch break, bro. Like, if you gotta like reheat your food because you can't make anything, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna make food and eat it, nothing quite unless you put some shit in the microwave. So either you're reheating leftovers, you put some in the microwave. That's gonna take you, 2-3 minutes, get prepared to eat it. So it take you like 5 minutes to get your food eaten up. You can rush through it and eat it. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that takes you a total of 10 minutes, throw your shit away. It'll take a couple of minutes. Now, you got like 18 minutes left. Right. So maybe
by the time you microwave your shit, by the time you microwave your shit and let it cool down, you gotta hurry up and scarf that shit down.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, and you don't enjoy it. You don't get to savor the flavor. You might go smoke your little smoke break. You know what I'm saying? You just don't get, it's not enough time. There's not enough time to do everything you need to adequately go back to dealing with coworkers, supervisors, and customers and clients, whatever you may do. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, I gotta, yeah. I don't know why I got super pissed. I was like, damn,
Dre Misty is either dead or in jail.
Misty is in black YouTube somewhere. Because Ashley swear she be seeing Misty, or she was seeing Misty in other black YouTube channels.
Ashley don't be telling the truth.
Allegedly Ashley. Right? No, that's what
I'll believe that when Ashley spells aviation. How about that?
Oh my God. Terrible. But yeah, we gonna motherfucking be. It's gonna get back rocking. See, that's the thing. That's why I gotta start making favorable
You just
content.
need to switch to. I know it rhymes, well, not rhymes, but I know the Tubi Tuesday because of the T's goes together. But you're just gonna have to make it on your off night, like Tubi Thursday.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be like Tubi Thursday. But the thing that sucks about that too, like, and this is why the off day is so stupid and fucked up, right?
You don't get to enjoy it
because I work that morning, right? And so you get up early. So by even at the same time, you're still tired in the evening. You can stay up later, but it's like you're still fucking tired. And then you're like, you can't do it. You know, I'm just sleeping. I'll be well rested in the evening. You can't do it the next day because again, like I say, shit, you got to go to work the next fucking day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a fucking vicious cycle. But
yeah,
now we make it. I think Tubi Thursdays will work. We can make them out shake, and then because
we should just call it Theater Thursday so we can watch regular movies.
Theater Thursday. I'm fucking with it. Yeah, I'm fucking with that. Theater Thursdays. That removes the restrictions.
Yeah.
And we'll give everybody but Broderick, more leeway.
Yeah, Broderick gets no say in anything.
You can open up to all the platforms. Broderick has still want to watch Big Jaw Marathon.
Yeah, Big Jaw.
Yeah.
Once again, a black actor is the problem. These niggas in the pulpit ain't shit, huh?
I'm trying to tell you. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying, yeah. Broderick's a terrible person. Broderick is corrupting good people as we speak.
Yeah. And I'm really going in on him because I noticed he cool with everybody else doing 20, 30 minutes of the sauce on the phone. As soon as I do it, it's a problem.
Yeah. Cool when I do it. It's cool when they do it.
Yeah. But it's a problem when I do it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not Broderick. Broderick they need to call him brother bias Broderick.
Yeah, for real.
Broderick is a contrarian. Right? Broderick is a contrarian. He just want to go against the grain. I think Broderick wait for everybody to get their points and takes out, and then he's gonna go against the majority. And he's gonna find a way to validate going against the majority. And then it's then somehow chitlins get involved.
I hate to agree with DeMarque, I really do, but we do need to get another karaoke.
Oh yeah, karaoke night would be like. See, karaoke night. Something I was thinking with karaoke night. Karaoke night is definitely a Discord deal. Well, I won't say definitely a Discord deal. It was fun here on the thing because everybody be chatting. But I was thinking of ways we could implement it on the score and just kind of make it a more regular. I mean, like I said, because the game night thing, I really enjoy that shit. So I got a few more things coming for that. I just got to figure out what day we gonna. I'm gonna get it organized, right? So of course Sunday night confessions need to come back. And on Fridays we gotta bring back Talking Dirty After Dark. But then we need to have a game night. But I feel like Fridays would be good for game night. So Talking Dirty After Dark.
I got a bunch of new stories for Talking Dirty and the Sunday confession.
Man, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that definitely needs to come back, right? But the thing about it is, the reason why I haven't really brought it back is because we don't have that den energy for that yet. We ain't quite got back there yet. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to deal with Don Yalla in the den.
Yeah.
Bring that old den energy back.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just it ain't quite there. The frequency of call, the energy, and then the mix of personality. We're not saying the personalities that are here aren't good, like, but we all super friendly. Like there used to be little little, I wouldn't say sects. What's the word you want to call it? There were tribes within the den. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you had this
and
little
infighting and shit.
Yeah. And so exactly. And so you may have this group of callers on this type of time. You might have somebody call on this type of time, and it's gonna be one or two of those mercenaries to just work along, gonna say something off the wall. Everybody gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then somebody gonna beef with somebody because they're stupid. Well, you get on the phone, say something. Then they start out there. Somebody call each other bitch 472 times, and nobody's better for it. But it made for interesting.
Well, I can promise you one thing, Honcho. My beef with bitch ass DeMarcus is forever.
Oh, it's up and it's stuck.
You hear that, bitch ass nigga? It's forever.
That's fucking funny.
I won't stop till you lose your wrench in the sauce, bitch.
Damn. That's interesting. DeMarcus be on the brink of his ass better be in the sauce anyway. DeMarcus be on some.
But that's a bet, bro. I know you about to wind it down.
Yeah, that's a bet. Look, TD say he got a movie, so I put it on the Tubi. Look, I ain't guaranteeing y'all.
We not watching The Wood, bro.
Yeah, that'll be terrible. That'll be terrible.
Many men don't wish death on you, DeMarcus. Just me. Don't know, but nobody else cares about you, DeMarcus.
DeMarcus be starting shit.
Like I told you,
throwing bricks and hiding his hand. But that's a bit, Mr. J. Mill. Go ahead, wind it down, slide this forward, see what goes on.
The Aaron Colvin of this motherfucker.
Oh no. Fight back, DeMarcus. Fight back. Nigga, you ain't never seen All That Ass Volume 2. Nobody's seen the early All That Ass. We talked about this. Did we talk about this? About like the All That Ass?
That was before. Oh, that was before TD transitioned to the gym.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me not say transition. That's not a safe word no more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Before he came over to the gym.
Yeah. It might have been a sauce.
Let me not put that on TD's name.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't remember if that was in here. If there was a sauce Discord talk. It was one of them. Yeah, so he wasn't here for that. Okay. Nigga, if you got number 2, you got some kind of legacy item, nigga. Niggas ain't never seen that shit. It's always
you better wrap that shit in plastic, and that's valuable. Right. You know how much that's going for.
Niggas, they see All That Ass 742. Nobody ain't never seen the first one. See, you see, he ain't even say the first one. He said number 2. Shit, right. Ain't nobody seen the first All That Ass. Like, it don't even exist.
The lowest I ever seen was like 20 in the 20s, and it was the high 20s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It is what it is. But that's a BET, man. That's a bad Discord. That's a bad, Mr. J. Bell. I appreciate your calling here, man.
Sure.
Tell y'all, man. Look, y'all don't be understanding. This is why I love the Den folk. Don't get me wrong. I rock with the sauce. Sauce is live. That's when we hype and get fired up. But the Den is a conversation about anything. Anything go like, and you don't have to. That's the beautiful thing. Is like you can disagree in the Den with everything I'm talking about. I'm not asking you to agree. I just want to know how you think. That's the beauty of the Den. Like you can disagree with everything I'm saying. I'm not here to argue with you too much. I just want to know how you think, right? I'm going to express my feelings, my thoughts, and my views. So sometimes people may listen in and be like, I hate everything this nigga talking about. I don't like it. All this. Feel free to call in because it's not about me. I'm not going to attack you. I'm not trying to tear you down. It's not that kind of show, right? I might ask questions. I might ask you some questions, right? But I'm not going to attack. I'm not going to try to derail you. Make it a little energized by it. I might get a little excited. But for those people who like say might be on the board, I would like to call in, but I'm just scared. No, it's not about it. It's not, there's no right or wrong. When I say that. There's no, everybody's opinions are welcome. Right? So feel free to express yourself. I got these weird thoughts that Nobody agrees with me, but I want to share them. The den is the place to do it. You get judged. You're gonna get judged, or you're gonna find somebody. One or two things gonna happen in the den. You're gonna get judged, or you're gonna find somebody who'll say, "I think the exact same fucking thing." And the likelihood of both of them happening is very high, right? The likelihood of both of them happening are very, 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 very fucking high. So that's the beauty of the den. You know, just want to know. We just care. Like the den allows people to see in other people, see the lens of the world through other people's eyes, man, to take a walk in other people's shoes. Even though we do have crazy ass topics. Yeah, like I said, it's just the question, the inquiry is about learning more about you. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, y'all. It's a wrap for me. And appreciate y'all. Like I said, man, you can be anywhere in the world. You can be doing anything you want to. The fact that y'all come in here rocking with me and the Den folk. Rocking with y'all. I thank y'all. Beautiful people. Beautiful people who don't need BBLs. You don't need it. If you're watching this, before you go in under, roll your ass off the table. Crawl out the clinic. Don't get the BBL. Your ass gonna leak for 6 weeks. Then after a couple of years, you don't need a refill. What's you talking about, man? Why do you say this? Why would you say this? Why would you make these statements? TD. Bro, thank you, bro. I love y'all, man. It's been my honor. It's been my privilege, but more than anything, it has been my pleasure to get to chop it up with you beautiful people. Hey, let me put the link in there. I almost forgot to put the Discord link in there. Shout out to International Dre, International Player. Let me put that Discord link in there. Shout out to the Natural Crew. Oh, I see what Dre trying to beat niggas to the punch.
That's too much sauce.
Let's see.
And you ain't black.
And I'm okay with that.
Stop. Let me stop and stop the shenanigans and provide y'all the linky link. And if you don't know, Miss Bell's always in the den. So y'all have no idea. If I put it up, y'all it's been this community, all of y'all, man, have contributed to one way or another for as long as this thing has been going on, especially since the Discord became a thing. That's really been crazy. But like I say, you all appreciate it. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Everything that you do. Every minute you watch, every line you chat, uh, every emoji you press, every joke you crack. Appreciate all of it. Yeah. Thank y'all. That's the Discord link. You can't beat me there. Well, Dre beat me there. He already in that thing. But I'll catch y'all in that bitch. We'll try to start a Tubi Tuesday. It will not be all that ass. Right? It definitely will not be all that ass. It's BT. Let's see. Let's see. All right. I'm sliding the Discord. All right, I'm going, man. I appreciate y'all. Hit the link, hit the thing, hit the blickety blackety. I'm out.